We're here on the couch with our first guest of the second half of the show. I want you to meet Michael Montroy, who is director of a new production called Dogfight, the musical. Michael, great to meet you.
Well, nice meeting you, and thanks for having me and the cast.
So. Oh, of course.
Well, this is a production that is going to be very timely. We're going to roll back the clock 50 years.
Exactly.
To 1963, November of that year.
Right.
And we're going to live some days just prior to the assassination of President Kennedy.
Right. It's a story of a group of Marines who sign up to go to the police action in Vietnam.
Right.
And they have memories of the Second War and the hero's welcome and all of that. Mm-hmm. And the country was much simpler then with Camelot. And they meet, and it becomes their love story. And 5 years later, as the story unfolds, they don't come back to a hero's welcome. But he does come back to a woman he left behind, and she welcomes him home. So that's why it's timely, but it does remind us about Camelot, Kennedy's assassination, and the things that changed over the course of the years.
Mm-hmm. And this was actually a Tony-nominated theater show as well, right?
Well, the composers are Tony nominated, exactly. Okay. They gave me and the theater the rights to do this show.
Oh, wow.
And we're the only ones in the world, the community theater. This is the world premiere of this show. Nobody else will have the rights for a couple of years.
And this will be at the Desert Rose Playhouse.
Desert Rose Playhouse.
Now you're underway with production now.
Right.
And you're running weekends.
Exactly, Friday through Sunday.
Okay. Well, how are the audiences reacting to this?
Well, they've been very positive. No one leaves with a dry eye. It's very emotional. And it actually takes the audience about 5 minutes after the show's over to leave because of going back in time, welcoming home the Vietnam vet, which never happened. Mm-hmm. You know, today we have all the welcome homes for all the vets.
Yeah, we saw it full display yesterday.
Exactly. The Vietnam vets never had that.
They
and this
never
is
did.
A small step. And so the audiences are, frozen in their chairs for a good 5 minutes. Then they finally get up and leave. It's like the show's not over with quite right.
How does Kennedy's assassination factor into the show?
Well, it shows the country in the Leave It to Beaver, the Dick Van Dyke state of mind. Mm-hmm. Then his assassination turns everything around with the way the anti-war movement came about, getting out of Vietnam, pushing the people to different limits. And all that factors in by showing that, how the country just suddenly changed and they had no hope or anything. And that it wasn't until February with after the assassination with the British invasion where the country started to change. But then
well, we have a performance, maybe two if we have time.
Right.
Why don't we introduce our performers and let's get to it.
Okay. These are the two characters, Danny and Chester, that are playing Rose and Eddie. He's a Marine. He's looking for a girl that he just wants to take to a dance to show off, not in the proper way. It's like, let's have the ugly girl contest. But she teaches him about compassion. And that's where that show begins to change, with the carefree look, the way they looked at women back then. And now he realizes, there's more to the look. There's something inside the person. Mm-hmm. And this is when they start to first connect. And it's a duet where they're singing not quite together, but they're coming together. So,
well, let's bring on the performance. This is from Dogfight, the musical. Here we go.
Street lamp, dim glow, a light winter blanket night like summer snow. We'll let it pour. Just cover up whatever came before.
Sea breeze whips through and makes you do some stuff you'd never do. Talking weird. Why the hell are you still here? And we go bum 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 bum. Don't know why I decided to come. Don't know why I decided to come.
Meet me halfway. A touch and go of don't know what to say. Do we talk? What?
Huh?
Don't expect too much, just walk.
Blank slate, blank stare. Yeah, you made her cry, why do you care? What took hold? Look at her, she looks so cold.
And we go bum 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 bum. Don't know why I decided to come. Don't know why I decided to come. Twisting lemons into lemonade. You'd be sleeping if you had stayed, and you might miss any good that could come after this. First date,
Last night,
not quite what you pictured, but alright.
so take her out.
Give 'em a shot, 'cause people can surprise you. Or not. And we go bum 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 bum.
I got chills from
the
that.
music. Yeah, you can just feel that tension there, can't you?
Exactly. They've done a very, very nice job getting that.
Who are our
guys are great,
performers here?
Joe's on the piano.
Yeah.
Thank him for
Yeah.
coming along with us. And then we have Danny and Chester again. And they're the two leads in the show.
Wow.
Very cool.
This is. Can we do another song or? Yeah. Okay. We have another song from the show.
Okay.
It's now at the Desert Rose Playhouse there on Montgomery, just west of Louisiana, called Dogfight the Musical. We have another number.
All right.
So then why'd you come to dinner? Why'd you say yes?
'Cause if I didn't, I'd be exactly what you thought I was. A lonely, pathetic, ugly fat girl. That's all I'd be. An awkward girl with her guitar, keeping to herself. Friday nights alone, with the records on her shelf. A waitress pouring ginger ale and coke, someone you ask out as a joke. I've been that girl who fades away, accepting what I've got, stuck in what I am, and everything I'm not. I've only seen this tiny world I'm in, where I can only be what I've been. See a world, beautiful and strange, spinning off somewhere, saying meet me there. Look how fast it runs away, singing follow close and reach for me. See that you've got so much more to be before it's over.
And there we have it, Dogfight the musical, our performance here. Thank you.
Right, and